In a bustling town, there lived a young man named Arjun. Arjun was full of dreams. He often told anyone who would listen about his grand plans to open a thriving business, write a best-selling book, or become a renowned speaker. One day, he would say with a confident smile, "The world will know my name." But Arjun had a problem. He spent most of his time glued to his phone. He was addicted to social media, scrolling endlessly through pictures, videos, and updates from strangers and friends. Each morning, Arjun would wake up with fresh determination. "Today is the day I start working on my dream," he would say, energized by a motivational video he'd watched the night before. But as soon as his phone buzzed, his resolve crumbled. He would think, "I'll just check this one notification." Hours passed as he laughed at memes, commented on posts, and admired the lives of influencers who seemed to be living the life he wanted. By evening, he would sigh and tell himself, "I'll start tomorrow." Days turned into weeks and weeks into months. Arjun's dreams remained dreams, while others around him built their lives. His friends got jobs, started businesses, or pursued their passions. Arjun felt a pang of envy every time he saw their achievements, but he comforted himself by saying, "My time will come. I just need the right moment." One night after another unproductive day, Arjun fell asleep with his phone in his hand. He had a strange dream. In the dream, he found himself standing in a dark room. In the center of the room was an old man with a long white beard, holding an hourglass filled with golden sand. The old man looked at Arjun and said, "Do you know what this is?" "It's an hourglass," Arjun replied, confused. "This," said the old man, "is the time you have in your life. Every grain of sand that falls represents a moment you've spent. Look closely." Arjun peered at the hourglass and was shocked to see how much sand had already collected at the bottom. The top, where the remaining sand lay, seemed alarmingly less full than he had expected. "That can't be right," Arjun said, panicking. "I have plenty of time left." The old man shook his head. "Time is always slipping away, whether you notice it or not. Each day you spend waiting for the right time is a day you'll never get back. Let me show you what happens if you continue down this path." With a wave of his hand, the old man turned the hourglass. Suddenly, Arjun saw himself years into the future. He was older, sitting in the same room he was in now, holding the same phone, but with gray hair and tired eyes. The glow of the screen reflected off his face as he scrolled through posts of younger people living the life he had once dreamed of. "What happened to me?" Arjun asked, horrified. "You waited," the old man replied. "You kept waiting for the perfect moment, but it never came. You let time slip through your fingers, grain by grain. Now you have little left, and your dreams are still where you left them, in your imagination." "No," Arjun cried. "I don't want this to be my future." The old man looked at him with pity and said, "Then wake up. Stop waiting and start now, before it's too late." Arjun woke up with a start, his heart pounding. The dream had felt so real. He looked at his phone, still glowing with notifications, and set it down. "No more excuses," he said to himself. The next day, Arjun started small. He limited his time on social media, using his phone only as a tool to learn and connect meaningfully. He wrote down his goals, created a schedule, and began working toward his dreams one step at a time. It wasn't easy. There were days when he was tempted to fall back into old habits, but he kept reminding himself of the hourglass and the sand slipping away. Over time, his efforts paid off. Arjun built the life he had always wanted, and this time it wasn't just a dream. In the moral, time waits for no one. The perfect moment is an illusion. Your time is now. Don't let distractions steal your dreams.